And we are now live.
Hey, is this
Cool.
good with the light now?
So this is where we sing the iCarly theme, right?
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. It's
fun 'cause I'm
so
left out of the
for
joke.
real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me.
Leave it on me.
The best part is that we're all so out of sync with each other that it sounds like just a cacophony of terrible.
It's so bad.
And Alex has no idea what's happening.
Alex
He's
is
like,
too old for this.
it's definitely a song.
Joe,
Yeah.
where is the URL so that I can post this?
The URL so you can post this. The URL to the YouTube stream.
Yes.
Okay, I got that going for you. I'll pull that up in T-minus 1 second.
One.
Yeah. What?
That's dumb. That's
Yeah.
it's like
this
T
should never
minus
your
if you
countdown
like
start with
don't
one.
actually need a second. Like what the fuck?
What?
I got you.
Minus 5 seconds in 5,
Four,
3, 2, 1.
I know you see. Alex, the joke is the iCarly theme song starts with the producer of iCarly saying 5, 4, and then so that's
all right.
yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We're all after Alex's time.
That's I just saw Alex like, why are they doing this again? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. That is exactly how I felt about that. It's like,
And I was like, there's a specific reason. Yeah.
I'm
The
with you
most
now.
disappointing part of this to me is that nobody will be able to experience that live.
The most disappointing part is that my guitar is in the trunk, so I couldn't actually play along with the theme song. I should have brought my ukulele.
Day, right?
I should have brought my ukulele so I could uke while driving. Just like, I know you'll sing.
I have my Pirates calendar behind me, and the month of July is Garrett Cole. It's very
sad.
It's very sad.
I want to go buy a Cardinals calendar. The month of July is Mike Matheny. It's like, oh okay. That would be hilarious.
I think Andrew McCutcheon is like September or something.
That's rough.
Whoops.
Marte's next. Nova. Josh Bell. Harrison Taylor. Polanco. Oh, okay. No, I think Hutch already happened.
Not that this isn't interesting, but
Do we have viewers yet?
I just posted it in trade deadline, so
okay.
Kutch was January,
baseball.
and Jung Ho Gung was February.
Oh, should we be recording this? Should I be recording this?
Do you want to be recording?
Duco's gonna go ahead and record everything because I can't record. I'm just having everyone recording.
Yeah, I'm just gonna record it.
Okay.
I'm gonna record it all on one file, and hope for the best. If you don't mind.
No. Like I said, I was gonna bring my portable recorder and then I didn't. And holy shit, this fucking car that had all the lights on earlier is passing by me again, but all the lights aren't on anymore because the guy in the front seat is no longer reading his book. But the girls in the back, they still have some of the lights on while the girls in the back watch their movie. I don't know what they're watching, but.
So Jaybird and someone named Cricket are already commenting.
So somebody's gonna have to read the comments out as they're good because I cannot do it today. I will say, just a PSA: don't text and drive because I've been trying to stream and drive for the last couple hours. If you watched my earlier stream on Twitch.tv/KuhanLuke, I'm streaming my drive from Chicago to St. Louis. I was streaming my drive from Chicago to St. Louis, And I noticed as I'm like staring at the chat trying to read, I'm just veering to the right a lot. So just FYI, I'm very much in favor of no texting and driving rules. I wasn't when I was 18, but now as a 25-year-old occasional Twitch streamer, be responsible. Drive responsibly.
Drive responsibly. You heard it here,
So,
folks.
Dan the Man says, message redacted.
Oh god. What's up, everybody? All right, so now that people are here, we should actually try to talk about the game, right? I should put
Well, yeah, I just wanted to give my public service announcement first.
Is there any way I can get a live count timer on the screen? Be
there are ways to do it, but probably not in the next 10 seconds. Are we on the? Somebody update the OP on the Reddit thread?
No.
Or is Alex going to do that right now?
I'm not doing that right now, but sorry, I'm struggling through a bogged down internet connection.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I'm struggling through trying to learn the lyrics to the theme song to iCarly.
It sounded easy enough.
All right, so we're going.
Fucking go the other way.
As is clear, obviously, I'm driving, so we do have most of the commissioner here. Bonsai Joe, Fake Plastic Alex, Professor What.
Hello.
And I am Kuhan Luke. We're going to talk about a little bit about the new GM signups, some more stats. As we have, yes, Alex has. Is that 5 points or 6 points? I didn't see exactly. But
it's 3 points, but I've got sub points for some of them.
Gotcha. So yeah, so we have a nice fully packed stream here for tonight. But Alex, since you have all the points written down, just to preface, Alex does have a little bit of a spotty internet connection, so he may just completely disappear for brief moments in time. Hopefully, we'll be fine, but fingers crossed. So
Update, guys, I beat the Germans in the shootout.
Congratulations.
Oh, good.
So Alex, why don't you go ahead and get us started here?
Well, we have some vacancies to fill for the GMs. We're making some moves. Combining. We're sliding people over. We're hiring new people. All kinds of good stuff. But we've got a full GM roster. Finally, every team has at least one GM. Many have two, and for the most part, they are fans of the teams that they're GMing. So there are a couple of exceptions to that rule, unfortunately, but for the most part,
hey man,
yeah, really, it is just a couple. It is actually.
I thoroughly enjoy the Tampa Bay Rays organization.
So,
yeah, it's just a couple, and also Joe.
But going into this stream, we were missing GMs for Arizona Diamondbacks, AZ Diamondbacks. We are happy to announce we've got two GMs from them, both mods of their sub. So thank them for volunteering to do it. We've got Wingnut 5K and Raptor 231408 will be co-GMing the RAZ Diamondbacks. Anyone want to talk about the other teams?
I will.
GMs? Or do you want me to do them all? I can do them all.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but the National League West, however, continues with the Dodgers, who now have a GM team of 97 Jordan and Fister Mantastic PhD as their mod team. Neither of which are mods of the sub, but they both stepped up to the plate, and we are glad to have them on board.
You guys are doing
I wonder why 97 Jordan. Like, Jordan wasn't incredible in 97. It's not like the Jordan year I'd pick.
What would be
Year
the
he was born.
year you would pick?
Possible.
That's I don't know, 93, 94 probably.
That's fair.
That year in the White Sox organization?
That was 95. The Space Jam came out in '96.
Yeah. It was like the year before the strike?
No. It was the year of the strike because they wanted the Scabs to come play, and part of the reason that Jordan says he went back to the end, like left because he didn't want to like play as a Scab and blah blah blah. They really wanted Jordan to come up in Scab because he's Michael Jordan, and he didn't. So it must have been '94. That can't be right.
Well, we'll look it up later.
Well, yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Man, thankfully, it's an indisputable fact, so it's not like we're going to have to debate it too much. We'll look it up. It either happened that year or it didn't. Further changes, staying in the National League. Further changes to the GM rosters. Bonsai Joe, our own young Joe, has got an assistant. Who's going to be helping you out, man?
Armageddon17 has stepped into the plate to help me out in the National League Central Pirates. I don't know why he's in
Who would you say is the primary GM, and who's secondary? Who's ride and bitch?
I'm gonna give it to Armageddon. I'm gonna see how he does, and if need be, I can take over the team. But I have faith in him. Should be a good week. I'm gonna contact him later tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, and work out what our strategy will be. But I think we'll have a good week, and I have a bunch of trust in Arma to take over the wheel, to let me kind of sit back and do some commission duties if need be.
We did also add a few GMs between the last stream and the current stream. I know the Angels, for example, didn't have a GM as of the last stream, and now Warble Garble Murica is taking over that team.
We flash hired him. We flash hired him.
We could possibly hire him, but we didn't officially hire him until right after the end of the stream. Jack Custer's comeback is who we hired midstream.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, right, he accepted his application during the stream.
Yeah. Jack Custer accepted his application. Warble was like, we'll see. We'll double check. And then we added him. That was a questionable one. Who else was? There's a couple others that were between streams, right? Do you guys have those off the top of your head? That's the one I remembered, and I can't look at the thing because I'm driving a car.
Yeah.
I don't have any way of seeing who's new, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't know when we
from memory, man. Use your brain.
Yeah.
I mean, look at your special eyes.
CS12 from the Blue Jays stepped down.
Down, yeah. And
yeah.
So we had a vacancy which we haven't announced yet. Who took that over? What is Life, I ask, moved. So what is Life, I ask? Fan of the Mariners. But the Mariners have Analog Boy 56. So we said, well, we don't, we might not need you there. We could use you somewhere else. So we were like, hey, can you do our Brewers? After the news and updates thread gets posted, Master Cashier, who has been the GM, I think, every time for the Brewers.
At least the last 2 years. I don't remember year one, but I'm sure the last couple of years.
Well, I only count the times that I've been running it, so did it even happen before me? But no. So Master Cashier sent me his application. It's like, hey, can I get my old job back? Sure. So what is Life, I ask, gets moved again now to Los Orioles. So that's different, certainly. I don't think
that is
any of that has been
That's different.
That's different.
That's new.
No, that's technically happened because we moved Admiral Jones last year.
No, not the moving. No, the moving part isn't what I'm saying. It's new from last stream, is all.
Oh, it's a change that has happened. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. No,
Yes.
no. I mean, it's not. It's actually not unheard of for us to move GMs many times. Alstor, who is this year the GM of another Ohio team, the Cincinnati Reds. This year,
he got run out of town.
Year. Which was funny actually when I messaged him to see if he would GM for us again. Just like, hey, we're kind of in a pinch. We need some people. We need experienced players. Could you do this? By the way, was that like a bit that happened to you last year? He's like, no. That was legitimate. That actually happened.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
That was.
Hopefully, Southern Ohio is more friendly to him.
I find it hilarious that They're like, no, we hate you. Please leave.
But it didn't make any sense. He was doing a good job. Like, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, there were GMs who were doing nothing that no one cared about. No one was, no one blamed them or anything like
Man,
that.
I never know how the users are going to react in the game. First of all, we know we never know how the users are going to react in the game. C:lockout, period.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was in fairness, Joe's idea.
Not mine.
Well, 100% Joe Quavis.
The stream switched to me when you said Joe, but it was different.
Other Joe. Yeah, other Joe. Yeah.
Look, mistakes were made. We screwed up. It happens. Everybody.
Yeah, people were really mad about that.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. All right, nobody's perfect.
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, I still remember, like, specific quotes, like specific comments that were made about how terrible we were for doing that. Like, this game stopped being fun. I remember specific
comments,
like, this game,
but that's hilarious.
This game stopped being fun and started being about certain users trying to show what power they've got. And it's just like, we're just trying to have fun. Like we thought you guys would like it.
Like, hey man, sorry.
Maple Boy.
It was a joke. It fell flat. Anyway, moving on.
Maple Boy says Nimes on his way home from telling the White Sox how to turn around their season and win the AL Central by putting every player on first base.
That is correct. Absolutely. Isaiah Bray needs some help over there. Man, I forgot all the rest of the White Sox names.
Well, the one thing the only team, by the way, that we haven't announced yet, and we talked about it very briefly, Blue Jays. They have a GM's team now. It's going to be.
Oh, shit.
Oh, did he just cut out?
I think he just cut out. And I also missed my exit. So.
Alex just cut out at the worst possible time.
That's hilarious. Oh, good. Hold on. Never mind. There's another exit back to the right highway. Jeremy 1026, was that his name?
Jeremy 1026, correct. And
Noobish Features?
Yes, Noobish Features. The two of them will be the GM team for the Blue Jays this year.
Also, the rest of the White Sox infield is Yohan Moncada, Tim Anderson, and Yolmer Sanchez, because I actually do remember those, as well as Avisail Garcia in the outfield, and I forget their third outfielder's name. Oh, no, is it Lurie Garcia? Boom! I know the White Sox. Suck it, bitch. Anyway, sorry.
You heard it here. He knows the White Sox.
Sorry, I was like, I can't remember any of the White Sox names, and then immediately I remembered all of them.
That's all right. So let me try to think of names that we have not announced since last stream. I mean, we've announced them all. Everyone is now known as a GM and has been announced as a GM. We don't have
right. They were either announced today on the stream or they're on the post. Be announced on the post as well soon. So we're we have the official names. I just want to point out here real quick. Hold on, let me see if I can flip my camera. I am now passing. Yes, you are back. Oof, hold on. Cool. Wait, it's almost roughed up. I am now passing by Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. My windshield is disgusting right now. I killed a lot of bugs on my drive. Here we go. Hopefully you can see now. Busch Stadium. Yay! There we go. No, they played a day game today.
Ah.
Yeah, I wish there was a game on right now. I would stop. I would straight up go in and continue this stream from the middle of a Cardinals game. That would happen.
That sounds like something I'd do from a Pirates game. So, anyways, thinking of ones we announced on the thread but not on stream, Reed 17 for the Texas Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
We already talked
I believe he's done it in the past as well, right?
Mm-hmm, I believe so.
Yeah.
We announced all of the NL West and now the AL West. We've announced all of the NL Central now and AL Central. Did we announce?
AL Central was already full.
Did we announce Semi-Charmed Mike? already?
I
I don't know.
believe so.
Minnesota.
I don't know.
AL
Just
Central,
go
AL
through the
Central was
entire
full
thing.
last time.
Okay.
Last stream, everything that was full, like the most AL Central was the only one that was actually full. So
All right. NL East has
Phillies.
Killer
Jaybird,
Queen
Jaybird.
182 for the Braves, and for the Phillies, it's got Jaybird and Scummy Jones 11 for the Phillies.
Yeah.
And also, there was an addition to the Mets GM front office, Kick the Pony.
Mhm.
And lastly, the only changes to the American League East was adding "What is Life?" I Ask to the Orioles, and the
Right.
Blue Jays switches that we
Well,
already
The Blue
already
Jays switches, yeah.
announced.
Who's the Red Sox GM again?
Red Sox GM is XS16.
Right.
They
And he was
added-
the Astros last year.
Yeah, he was the Astros guy last year.
Yeah. Sorry. Joe wanted me to tell you guys when what roads I was on. I forgot to tell you guys that when I got an exit for I-64, and I'm now turning onto Forest Park Avenue.
Ooh.
At some point, I have to stop telling you because then I will reveal my address. I don't really mind that much, but I don't know.
You know what the worst part about
But,
my internet cutting out, by the way, is that it didn't even cut out. I'm using it right now on my computer, but I decided just to go ahead and 4G connect to the call with my phone. Infuriating.
That's weird.
Comcast.
I know. God, I'm gonna have to live in the TSU library next week. Do this stupid game.
I love, instead of calling and complaining to Comcast, you're gonna live in the library.
Yeah, I will inconvenience myself.
Tell you what, probably more inconvenient to talk to Comcast, to be honest, than
Actually,
Comcast.
True. It'll take me 5 minutes to get to the library, and it would take me 4 hours to be told that it's some other department with Comcast. So.
Yep. By the way, I'm now turning right onto Van Deventer Avenue, just by the IKEA here in St. Louis. This IKEA was built about 3 years ago, right after I moved from St. Louis. We didn't have an IKEA, and now we do.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, fascinating stuff. Hey, Alex, what's point number 2 in our stream
Reporters.
today?
We have a completed reporter roster now. That's actually all in the thread, so probably anyone who's seeing this, it's not news to them. But, don't people deserve the recognition on the stream that perhaps they weren't going to get otherwise? Because I think we only had 2 people hired.
Yeah, we only had 2 last
Yes, I believe so.
And now we've got 8. 4533 and BFAT99 were already part of it, but now we've got Jonas the Jonas, Swaggity Ann, Evil Robot Luke coming out of retirement. Man,
Retirement. Yeah, the old man Evil Robot Luke. He's actually quite old.
That is actually true. Bean Arvis
He's 75 years old.
Buster Olney are the reporters. So, I mean, we've got a bunch of people who have, we got, a lot of returning players here in the reporting, in the bullpen.
Yeah,
that's about it. Yeah, I don't.
Definitely a lot of returning reporters. I like to see some. No, I'm at a red light.
No.
I like to see some returning names, and I always love to see fresh faces. I'm excited to see what some of the new reporters bring to the table, and definitely excited for what the returning reporters have, since obviously they're returning because we liked them in the first place. By the way, I just turned left onto Lindell Boulevard, and the next 2 roads that I turn on, I'm not going to say the names of, because they're the roads that lead you directly to my house. Oh, there's supposed to be some sort of police pulling somebody over here, so I'm going to make a different route. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be right in front of the turn I was going to make.
Stream it.
Maybe I should.
Live PD.
Live PD.
Live PD.
Yeah, so congratulations on the tournament. Old Joe, have we decided on beats yet? Or are we still working on beats? I know reporters are going to have beats. I don't know if we have decided on those yet or not.
I don't think Old Joe is with us right now.
Yeah, old Joe
His
is
mic is
currently
muted, so he's...
eating dinner.
Oh, okay, cool, gotcha.
No longer with us. Yeah,
Rest in power.
Yeah.
So then, do you guys know if we have beats yet? I know beats are a thing that's happening. I don't know if we have them yet.
We, as far as I know, we do not. Joe posted something about saying he wanted to DM the people to let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So
So I don't know if they do exist. They're in his head and in his head only, I believe.
Cool. So I guess we'll figure that out soon. But for now, beats will happen possibly.
Yeah. By the way, I feel very sorry sometimes for these reporters. You know, what's funny is, I mean, like, thinking about, like, this is a thing that can happen to actual reporters. I leaked a story. I'm going to give you a little thing.
Inside baseball?
A story to Evil Robot Luke, thinking I was purposely giving him a story that was about 75% correct, right? And because, you know, that way, like, he'd be mostly right, but there'd be enough wrong that, you know, whatever, it'd be interesting still.
Yeah.
And then it became 100% wrong, and I felt so bad because the poor guy. I was just like, hey man, you know, you get the first. I'm going to give you the first real scoop here. There's a thing that's going on, and then none of it happened. And so he looks like he's just making things up. So,
well, to be fair, you gave him something 75% correct, and it turned out to be 0% correct, but also, like, kind of still, like, 20% correct. Like, some of the stuff still sort of happened. But not
wasn't
really.
the GM transfer that I said there was going to be. A reporter did not get
GM transfer
picked to be a GM. Yeah, none of it ended up happening. So thankfully, it's not yet technically in the game. Although, I mean, I feel like for us, the game starts about 3 weeks early. But yeah, so, you know, it's my apologies there for the false story. I really Boston Marathon bombered him on that one.
Jesus!
Oh my god.
Well, not like I blew him up, but I just gave him a bad.
I understand the reference and the joke, but Jesus Christ, Alex.
Well, name me another one where someone, like, purposely, you know, like, really made a reporter look that foolish.
I don't have.
Did we just lose?
I think we just lost.
Hilarious. Oh, he's back.
There, he's back.
Oh,
He
sorry,
returns.
I connected to the Wi-Fi, so I think I dropped out while I was connecting to Wi-Fi.
There we go.
I've arrived, by the way, at my destination, in case that wasn't clear. So now I'm walking, but I realized I left something in the car, so I have to go back to the car now. Anyway.
What's this Wi-Fi that you're speaking of, and why is it reliable where you are?
So what you're saying is we're really gentle at that situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fake. Which I guess is kind of this too.
Yeah, right. This is also fake. And we didn't ruin anybody's actual real life, like Reddit did the other time.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently that joke didn't land. Chat not happy. Sorry.
The Boston Marathon joke, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It was kind of
It was
insensitive.
about the reporting, not about the incident. Come on. Grow up. Grow up. Anyway, topic 3.
Moving on.
Let's put that ugly incident behind us.
Wait, hold on. What's the ugly incident? The Boston Marathon bombing, or you making a joke out of the Boston Marathon bombing?
Again, not the bombing itself. Nothing funny about that.
No, just the joke you made about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Dan the Man said it was an awesome joke.
Yeah, Dan the Man understands. No, Dan the Man gets it. Let's see. So, I don't know, one of the interesting things, especially this year, we haven't released the rosters yet to the GM. and there's a good reason for that. They probably don't think that there's a good reason. I don't blame them. They're probably a little antsy to get started. But we wanted to try to have it so that Monday morning wasn't the most active time, right? Like, even if it's Monday afternoon, evening, you know, that's infinitely better than Monday morning, especially just like what ended up happening last year. We had a huge backlog of trades at the very beginning. It was really difficult to deal with in the very beginning. So we haven't released the rosters yet. So we're the only ones who know the numbers of how many people have signed up this year. So to let everybody know, and kind of, I guess this is especially big news for GMs of the Yankees, the Cubs, and the Cardinals, because they're the biggest. They're the three biggest subs this year. We have 1,058 signups, and I pulled that number at 8:39 p.m. Mountain Time, with 951 no trade clauses. So that means that 107 players are doing it right. They're going to get sent to whatever team, whatever God's plan is for them, is what's going to end up happening. But the three biggest subs, the Yankees with 78 users, the Cubs with 70, and the Cardinals have sneaked their way into the top three here with 63 players. So congratulations to those three subs. And if you're wondering who, oh hey, we got a joke. And if you're curious as to who everyone hates the most, it is the Yankees.
It's the Yankees by far.
It's the Yankees by about a mile.
So congratulations to the Red Sox.
Yeah,
People don't
you
as
guys
much as
really a united front against the Yankees. Of the 951 NTCs, 178 are to the Yankees. 115 to the Cubs and 114 to the Dodgers. So it's, anyone else is just playing for second. The Yankee people hate the Yankees. News we're breaking here on the stream, guys. Would you have known that without us?
I probably would have, but that's because I have access to the numbers.
Well,
yeah.
Good point. Yeah, good point.
You're right.
Could you have possibly guessed the Yankees would be the least popular team?
I
Padres,
probably
by the
could
way.
have, actually.
Probably.
No, I know. That's
probably could have guessed.
Yes, I mean, that's a joke. But the Padres, by the way, are the least hated sub.
How many people hate the Padres?
It was 2.
Really? Nobody added an NTC to them. Nice.
Just 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't tell you that I hate the Padres. I sure as hell don't.
No, it's 3. I'm sorry, it's 3. It's not. So yeah, there are 3 people who hate. Let's find out now. Let's look on the Hatrix. Let's see who in God's name would hate the Padres.
And are we going to publicly shame them?
Yeah, I guess I can just actually. Yeah, I guess we should just look.
Publicly shame them
I can
for
tell you
hating
exactly
the
what
least hateable team.
One guy from.
Guys, I edited our.
Mariners. Has to be Mariners. What was it?
Oh, excuse me. I edited our news and updates thread with all the GMs, by the way, now that we've announced them.
Oh, nice. I gotta update trade deadline.xyz. No, this is weird. So there's a Diamondbacks one. That makes sense. A Braves one, and KC Royals.
Oh, so there's 3 now.
Yeah, there are 3 total. Yeah.
So Diamondbacks makes sense.
Yeah.
Braves and Royals, though? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, I wonder. So, like, I'm signed up with the Rockies, and I put the Tigers. I put Motor City Kitties as my no trade, even though I'm a fan of the Tigers. But that's actually specifically why I did it. It's like, well, it's not fun to get sent to the team you already cheer for. So, it's not necessarily that you hate, because who the hell hates the Padres? How could you? This is mad.
Like, I don't even understand that.
Yeah, it's difficult to even compute.
YouTube chat has asked how many NTCs to the Astros, and the answer to that is 15.
Yeah, that's a fantastic question, by the way.
Rangers are responsible for 10 of those.
Oh. Maple Boy, why are there legal reasons why you cannot be a Rangers fan? I would like to know. You said like if you want to hear why, but there's no like button. Is there a like button? No, there's no like button.
Someone named Cricket wants to know, that can't be real. Wants to know how many NTC the Astros.
15.
Yeah, it's 15 with 10 coming from the Rangers.
Ooh.
We just said that.
Is that Lone Star hate? Let's see. Wait, let me crunch some numbers real quick.
Okay.
Are we doing math live on stream?
I want to see what. All right. I'm just gonna pull up an Excel sheet for this. I'm gonna do it on Google Sheets, but I want to figure out which division has the least NTCs.
Cool.
Isn't there just
the
some,
Angels.
Isn't there already some there?
No, not by division. It's arranged just by team.
Can't you just sum them though?
But yeah, but you got to do it.
All right.
I don't think it's gonna be difficult. So the question about how many players do the Angels have to trade? 18, 1-8. Not so bad.
And now Orble's going to be like, then why did you even need me?
Well, because we need people to do it. 18 players are going to trade themselves.
I do prefer Luke's answer of all of them Warble.
Yeah, I mean, but that's so. I think these are just the numbers. When they're just the numbers tonight. Who knows? There could be more signups in the middle of the night. Oh, probably not that many. But when trading opens, I mean, these are the numbers are going to change pretty dramatically. I mean, last year we saw around 400 people sign up during the actual game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, basically, probably, I mean, basically a quarter of the signups we had last year came during the game itself. And that's even after I removed 9 duplicates of Parker Duh.
That was great, by the way.
Signed up for 3 different teams. So yeah, if you have only 18 right now, we'll trade all 18 in the first day. Bet you won't. $20. I'll Venmo it. And now we wait. We wait for you to find out. To take my bet. But yeah, expect nothing. I mean, it's not like the numbers are going to go down during the game. I would hope people aren't going to be like, this is fucking stupid, and leave in the middle of it. But we had a few people to actually do that last year. We get these messages to just be like, I don't really want to do this anymore. Can I quit? And it's like, well, we can't force you to participate. Like,
right.
Just ignore if your name pops up. Like, you don't have to do anything.
There.
You figure it out.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Did our good boy do it? Perfect.
I think it might be the AL Central, and I've only crunched 3 of them, but the AL Central is winning with only 54. And I can tell you for a fact that the AL East isn't fucking winning that because the Yankees are in it.
The Yankees alone are gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, with the AL Central, I don't feel like there are all that fierce rivalries. It's like.
And then
we all kind of don't like each other, but at the same time don't mind.
The Cubs have 115.
Yeah.
NL West have
Well, the Dodgers have
Giants.
114 themselves.
And the Giants have 59.
Yeah.
The Rockies only have 4.
AL West has got to be. I mean, it's got to be between the AL Central and AL West, right? I mean, it's got to be.
AL West only has 81. AL Central only has 54.
It's got to be
that. It's got to be the AL Central. But I'm crunching the numbers anyways.
That's a good point. Dan the Man saying you need to account for total people, like a number of NTCs per 100 people.
That's true.
NTC is over 60 or over 9, I guess.
Hey, remember when Kuhan was on this stream?
Oh,
remember when Joe was on the stream?
Yeah. I'm still kind of here. Give me a minute. Jesus Christ, people.
Kind of here.
Why does Crystal Palace suck so much at football?
You mean soccer?
I hate everything about that sentence. You have your kit on, Joe? Do you want him run around the pitch like an asshole?
I was wearing Spurs kit this morning.
like an asshole.
Oh, man.
We have terms for these things in America. In this country, you like The Departed. In this country, that took place at the same city as the marathon bombing. Isn't that weird? Keep going back to it. Too soon? Too soon?
Why do the poor Marlins have 24 NTCs?
It's probably the Marlins fans demanding they not get sent back.
Is it?
Probably. I don't know.
Is it Rays fans?
I don't know.
Do Rays fans hate the Marlins?
I don't know. You don't even have 24 Rays fans.
I was gonna say, like, where? Yeah, there aren't Rays fans to have NTCs to anybody. Wait, you said there are 24?
The poor Marlins have 24 NTCs because nobody wants to be on the goddamn Marlins.
Yeah, but they only have 12 players signed up. They've got twice as many, and that's hilarious.
Yeah, because they're a bad team.
How many NTCs do the Rays have?
How about Los Orioles? Let's see what we got here.
The Rays have 6.
What?
And the Orioles have
Los Orioles.
34.
34.
Oh, 34.
Yeah, that's shocking.
So, let's see. So now that I have the total NTCs for everything, let's do the total NTCs over the total amount of players.
This is just as in-depth as Rhodometrics from last year.
Can I just say I never got Rhodometrics? I don't think you can measure the size of a guy's karma through advanced numbers like that.
Okay.
Don't question my management decisions.
So now my internet actually fully did kick, so I can't see.
I can hear you.
Anything in the chat.
Yeah, we can all.
I'm on 4G. No. I know. I mean, this is. I went on a stable connection that I'm going to spend $70 on for the data.
Guys, Alex loves the game so much that he's spending money on it.
That's true. I mean, I've already done that before. I flew to DC last year.
Oh yeah.
The best part was the morning that I got there at like 3 a.m. or whatever it was. Some absurd time, and I still got the trade thread up on time. Because Young Joe, you put a comment in there. It's like, trade thread's probably going to be a little bit late today. Alex just flew overnight, but I still did it.
Do you remember that?
Because I'm a moron, and I still did it.
All right.
I basically just don't sleep for the week of the trade deadline game.
That's okay. I mean, it might not be okay for you, but like,
it's stupid. No, it's downright dumb. But I had such a good time with it.
I don't blame you, so do I. All right, so I'm going to do total NTCs for that sub over the users for that sub. Or over the users for that division, rather.
Yeah, that seems like a better metric.
So 38, 46, 15. You just become a statistic stream.
Honestly, if I could, I would totally just stream myself doing stats.
You could.
Same.
This right now. You can
this.
just
You could just do this.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Just do what we're doing now.
You're on a stream right now.
We're on a stream and we're doing stats.
This is by the way great content of just like two dudes sitting at their desks. Not even two dudes. All they see is Joe.
Nice internet. I don't quite understand a single thing you just said.
Yeah,
anyway,
nothing.
The stats are finished, right? So the least amount of NTCs per user for that division is the AL Central. They only have 54 NTCs for the teams in their division, and 140 users for an NTC per user rate of 0.385. 0.386 if you're out of so 0.386 NTC per user for the AL Central.
Cool.
How many NTCs for the Homestead Grays?
Oh, wait. Which spelling Homestead Grays?
And how many underscores are in it? Was that
so
Jaybird
great.
who asked that, by the way?
No, it was Luke Coughlin.
Oh,
We've heard about Luke.
I'm going to screen share this Excel document that I have.
Oh. And Kulan was complaining about content.
So here's what we got. So this is these are for each sub, the NTCs for each sub, and the users for each sub total over that, and NTCs per user. So this is not perfect, obviously, because this includes NTCs from outside of the division coming into that division. So basically, like an AL Central picked the Yankees, then the NTC from this division is going into this division, making the AL East with the highest NTC per user rate of 1.399. Can't round that up. 1.399 is the NTC per user rate for that, which is ridiculous, by the way. And every other division has a under 1.0 NTC per user rating. Is this on stream?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm looking at it right now. My internet's back.
Oh,
Guys, Alex's internet is back.
sure. So
that's all I can see.
that's good.
I can see the comments again in the chat.
So interesting Redimetrics. I guess we could call that interesting.
So, for the people who are in the chat, how many of you are GMs or reporters? Because I think it'd be interesting. We can talk about what to expect tomorrow.
When you're expecting?
Oh.
Next time?
Yeah, just what's going to actually happen tomorrow, how the whole process is going to work. So for anyone who's just like a regular
So in the morning,
user,
you will receive a message telling you to go to an undisclosed location. In that undisclosed location, you will find other people, and you will talk with them.
You'll find Alex, just Alex,
Just Alex.
in a
And
room.
Alex will be like, "Hello, who would you like to trade?" And you will be like, "Oh, I want to trade, say, Bonsai Joe for evil robot Luke." And then we'll be like, "Cool, that's how this game works."
That's how this game works. You have to meet in person. You have to fly.
Yes.
You have to fly to
across the country.
Colorado.
Yeah, specifically to FOCO. Go to the CSU library.
And that is where you will
Look
find
for the
a
old man. Look for the old man at the library.
Look for the old man at the library. He looks kind of grotesque and short.
Yeah, very short man.
Very short.
Extremely short.
On the other hand, killer sunglasses and a killer beard.
Yeah. Both those things are true. But no, so tomorrow, for the users, not much might happen. Like, this is actually a thing that's really difficult. It's like, I think people expect and want to be traded on the first day. And, I get it. If you're not being traded, like, I mean, all you are is just like, a player in the game. Like, there's nothing happening for you, right? It's not very exciting to watch other people get traded necessarily. So, when we open, we're opening up the rosters and the Slack and everything for the GMs tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Mountain. So there might not be a whole lot. Say again?
That early?
What do you mean that early?
Guys,
Yeah,
Alex
an
is
hour
not
before
going to
trading.
sleep. He's like actually going to not sleep.
Yeah, no, probably not. But that's 1 hour before trading.
Yeah,
That's true.
I plan on waking up at 4:30 Mountain Time. I had to convert my time to Mountain Time.
You had to do the conversion in your head. By the way, I'm finally at a computer now. I don't know if you guys can see the whiteboard behind me says R baseball TDG because I'm professional.
There you go. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes! Goal! Extra time.
Oh my god.
But no, so last year almost everyone was traded on the first day. There were a lot of trades on the first day. We actually, we got the numbers. It was 134 trades, I think, on the first day of the 431 that happened, or 135, something like that. 431 total trades in the game last year, and 130 plus were on the first day. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people were. But we're trying to spread it out a little bit more this year. I think you can't prevent the fact that more trades are going to happen early. You can't prevent the fact that more trades are going to happen early because there are more people to be traded. So it's just obviously going to happen. But our hope is that it's going to be a little bit more of an even, a little bit more of an even week, right? It's going to be front loaded. We know that, but a little bit less Monday morning, 6 a.m. Loaded, I guess.
Who's this evil? Yeah. That's what we want, at least.
That's what we want.
Sorry, there we go.
I can see this going, working against us in that it will be 9:30 a.m. Mountain before anyone is traded, and everyone's just furious at us. But
Those trades will happen. Can you hear me?
No, I know.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
Nobody can hear you.
Yeah, trades will happen early on. I just switched microphones, so I wanted to make sure it was all good. Yeah, I mean, they'll still happen. It'll be a little slower to start off with, but I mean, everybody shows up like to the thread later anyway. Like now, a lot of people are around at 5 a.m. Mountain Time, which is still early in other inferior time zones. So it's
to be clear, that's not when the trading. The trading does not open at that point. That's just when we're basically giving the GMs the tools that they're going to need to start making trades. But
So the trade is going to open at that point. Don't pretend like the trade is not going to open the second that they have their stuff.
Well, no, but they're not. I mean, the thing is, yeah, well, obviously, I mean, the GMs are going to start making moves, right? But none of those, we're not going to post any of those until 6 a.m. Mountain.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, deals can be agreed to in principle.
Is that what you're trying to clarify? Because
I'm just trying to tell people kind of what we can expect. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the order of events for tomorrow. And if you're a player, then you might not see quite as much action, like you did. If you're a returning player from last year, it might look like a very slow morning compared to last year. But last year was just an exceptionally busy morning, and we're trying to prevent it from being quite like that.
Also, GMs, please notify your players if you've traded them.
Yeah.
Also,
get your fucking player names right. I swear to God, if I go through another 50 fucking trades tomorrow morning that are all messed up,
we're not taking them. We're vetoing them.
I will lose my mind.
Every trade is veto action. There are going to be no trades. The whole point of this game is so that we can veto trades. That's our entire stated purpose.
That's the
it
point.
Does kind of feel like that sometimes.
if we cannot veto trades, this game is useless. Completely
what is
useless.
the point of us having power if we're not going to exercise the power?
I know, exactly. The whole point. Look, this game is about specific people
used to be fun.
Exercising. It used to be fun, and now it's all about specific people exercising whatever little power they think they have.
I think my favorite part was last year when Dan finally tapped in, and they're like, "Are you going to yell at us like the other guy did?" Referring to Alex.
Yeah.
I thought Joe was. I thought you were the other guy that was yelling at them.
I was also yelling at them, but not quite to the level that Alex
not
was.
like
not to the Alex level.
No.
Well, I had to deal with the most of the messed up. That but all the trades that were agreed to between Friday and Monday morning were all fucked up. Every single one of them.
Hey, I want to make a minor announcement. On this stream. So obviously the whole office of the commissioner is going to be working on the trade thread and working on all those things. But because I literally have taken the week off work and have nothing better to do, and also have the technical know-how that Alex doesn't have, I plan to be streaming like pretty much as I can during the week. Even if it's not interesting, like it'll probably be like on a side little thing. I don't know. It's not going to be like an actual produced show. Although I don't know, Alex, you're off most of the week too, right? We might even do like a little like mini like daytime version of the show before the full nighttime show.
So are you saying that we can expect flash trades?
We can flash trades can always be expected, but we can expect like things to be happening like in the middle of the day. Like I said, I have almost nothing to do, so I'll try to have the trade thread open and be updating trades, but also have this go on and have like live chat if you guys want to be like checking that stuff out. I don't know if it's going to be on this YouTube channel. Yeah, right. I don't know if it's going to be on this YouTube channel that we're streaming the regular stuff on, or if it's going to be on my Twitch channel, or possibly both. We'll see. But that'll certainly be a thing that I intend to do, just because I got dick as far as time goes. So
yeah, I'll be with you. I only have to work 2 days this week, so I will be with you.
Yeah, this game, we take this game very seriously. It's actually pretty stupid how seriously we take this game. We should not take it this seriously.
That is legitimately what I have been worried about with Endless Thread, is that I'm going to look like a goddamn psycho. When
we legitimately...
We might all look like psychos.
We are psychos.
We discussed the serious possibility that all of us would be in Fort Collins this year.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that my brother was getting married in a couple weeks, I would be in Fort Collins. And also, by the way, if I got paid, also if my laptop hadn't screwed up, because I got paid more than I normally do this past week, and my laptop happened to like crap out. So right now, the laptop I'm using right now is only working while I have it plugged in. And also, I'm using my backup hard drive and not my main hard drive. But if that all didn't happen, I would definitely have been like, hey, I got paid more than usual. I already took the week off. I'm just going to fly to Fort Collins. Also, my best friend had a baby who I had to meet. So that's more important than
the baby.
Game. It's the one thing. It's the one thing more important than the game. She's kind of named after me. I'm Kuhan Luke, and her name is Lucy. So Luke, Lucy. She's basically named after me.
Oh, boy.
The one thing more important than the game to me is my best friend's daughter. It's the only thing that takes priority over the game this week. I'm here in St. Louis. I'm going to visit my friends, and I'm going to have a computer with me the whole time so I can run the game. The only thing that was more important was I want to meet my best friend's baby girl. Somebody in the chat named Cricket says y'all could still make FOCO happen. Stop trying to make FOCO happen. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, it's really probably not. That's an area. I mean, probably not. Also, stop saying y'all. You know I hate it.
Wow, why? Isn't she from like Texas or something?
Hold on, wait. Y'all is a very useful word. And I love
isn't she from Texas or something?
New Mexico.
Ian's.
No. Shut it down. Never.
I just love the breath in and the.
Yeah, that was great.
That was perfect.
That was seductive.
Wait.
I love that so much. That was solid comedy.
Sorry, let me just.
Well,
black and yellow. You know what it is.
Ian's.
Is this where I just say like a bunch? I think that's like the point in time where I'm supposed to like do that. Dude.
I don't know how I could get even more Pittsburgh. Wait. We could gotta get this in there too. Just gonna set this. Oh, that's not on camera. I'm gonna wrap this through here, get this up in here, and here we are.
Joe fixing his stream on the stream.
I'm not fixing the stream. I'm just fixing myself.
Oh,
just gotta
getting yourself fixed.
I'm trying to get as much Pittsburgh as possible to counteract the fact that you're saying y'all, because it's not y'all. I don't have a problem with you saying y'all. It is most.
I do. I want to be very clear.
There we go.
Is that working? Is the music working? Okay, good. I don't have the live monitoring on for myself, so I can't hear it. All right,
we're gonna get our stream.
This video's gonna get its audio removed.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're definitely gonna get audio removed.
Yep.
That's a good call. That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh well.
We sang Carly earlier, so that's gonna be lost to the ages.
I don't think we played enough of it to get audio removed. And also, I'm recording this like locally, so we're good. YouTube will remove whatever audio it can. I had a song removed one time for using this. I can get more Pittsburgh because I had a Larry Fitzgerald Pitt jersey.
I had a song removed one time for using the song "Walk Like an Egyptian." I did not use the song "Walk Like an Egyptian" in the stream. I just got removed for using it. I used the song "Manic Monday," same band, but I got removed for using the Bengals song "Walk Like an Egyptian" when I played the song "Manic Monday" by the Bengals. So anything about it.
Wish it were Sunday.
But like, did you play it for long enough for it to get cut? I don't know. I don't think you did.
No, maybe not. But what I'm saying is, I played an entirely different song and got removed. My strike was for playing a different song. My strike was playing I played Manic Monday.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. YouTube copyright strikes can go any which direction.
One thing also to point out to anybody, I've been getting this question a lot in the thread.
The endless thread?
No, but I've been getting this question, or we rather have been getting this question. I've just been fielding it. If you were not selected as a reporter or a GM and you had turned in an application, don't think you're out of the running. Exactly. It happens pretty frequently that we need to replace people for any number of reasons.
Like having a 21st birthday and just disappearing.
Yeah, which we didn't actually replace that GM.
We did.
No, we just took over.
Which was that was a
bad year.
Moment. That was a teachable moment.
No, that was the best year, Joe. That was great.
So, just the roles sometimes open back up, is all I'm trying to say. And so
I'm just saying, if evil robot Luke gets lost in the Australian wars. Somebody else could be a special international correspondent.
Exactly. That's all. Just trying to keep people positive about it. Also, I mean, just because you're not a reporter or not a GM, doesn't mean you can't play an active role in the game.
It's true.
You know, it's easiest certainly.
I'll tell you for sure. Alex, his first year was neither a reporter nor a GM, or his second year, I don't think, and played a very active role in the game.
Yeah. You know, and there are
Hey,
people
guys.
who do that.
Power Rangers is technically an active franchise.
That's a great. I mean, that was the best justification I could have possibly given.
It was perfect. It was great. It was hilarious. Yeah.
So I was like, well, I didn't actually have any authority to stop anything. So it's just like, what reason could I give?
And yes, and you also understood your place.
Right. Yeah. Like, this is all a joke. But no, just be. Because you're not.
Sorry, this is the 0.5 stream, not the 1.0 stream yet, so I feel fine saying it baffles me. It baffles me when people don't understand that it's all a joke. Like, just play the game. It's a game, guys. Like, it's not serious.
Yeah, people
In
take
the
it really
words
seriously.
of the greatest goaltender to ever grace Philadelphia, it's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Why you have to be mid?
Why you have to be mad? Yeah.
Only game.
We might take it seriously, but you don't.
We take it way more. First of all, we take it way more seriously than we can.
Administration of the game very seriously. We take running the game very seriously. The things that happen in it, I don't care. I just want people to be. Well, I mean, I know, you know, if the story progresses, however it does, you know, so long as people are enjoying themselves, I don't care what it is.
I'm just
look, happy to see
I understand that it sounds stupid, but the most important thing to us is that people have fun.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It really honestly is. I know it's like, but like it really honestly, what we want is for everyone to have fun. And that's all. That's really the whole point of everything, is that you have fun.
The fun must be always.
But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Just like have fun. Have fun, guys. Just have fun. I know the 7 people watching right now all understand this. Like, this, you're not the target audience for what I'm saying here. It's the 1,000 people.
Get the repeat views when, you know, tomorrow.
Right, no, I know, and the daily streams, I know we're gonna get a lot more viewers on. So I'm just like venting a minor frustration now. It's like, and that's one great thing that's what we loved about Alex when he was the RLBPA rep, is he understood the concept of it's all in good fun, it's all a joke. It's kayfabe, yeah, right. The fact like it's just silly. We're just doing a silly thing. Like, anything about this is, first of all, the trading portion, like, it's fun, but technically the purpose is to actually then follow the team the next week. But
and those that do actually usually have fun, because they're like, wow, I didn't realize this team had X player on it, or this team was fun, or maybe they hate it because the team actually does suck. But
well, like, Alex got traded to the Cardinals and realized we were in fact the best fans in baseball.
Yeah. The first year I actually got traded to the Cubs, and I had more fun with them. But yeah.
Wow. How dare you?
Or that time I got traded to the Rockies and discovered baseball was a thing.
I can't imagine someone's first experience with baseball being a game at Coors Field. And it's like, oh my God, they score 45 runs a game. Like, yeah.
Everything is juiced.
Yeah.
Again, honestly, I honestly forget that Joe at this point actually is now at least somewhat of a baseball fan, only because I forced him to help me run this game. Like, that's why Joe cares about baseball at all, because I made him run this game with me.
And then they got in trouble when I played fantasy with you guys and drafted like 45 pitchers.
Right. You also got in trouble when you played the offseason game and traded for 45 first basemen.
I'm just saying, man.
But in any event, my point was this, you know, we can have fun in this game, and even if you didn't get selected for certain roles, like, don't be discouraged to the point that you don't take part.
Yes.
You know, the game isn't fun when all we're doing is just moving players. Like, there is a fun, don't get me wrong, there is a fun part to all of that, to negotiating trades and all that fun, you know, like there is, and it'd be silly to act like it's nothing. But, you know, all you would see on our baseball is just an OP that gets longer and longer and longer throughout the day as we post these trades, and then there aren't any comments. There's no one.
Well,
you
I
know.
mean, the comments are fun too because people are interacting with, like, the comments happen because people are interacting
Well,
with
that's
the
what
trades that are
saying.
happening. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But no, you're
I'm
right. If
saying
it was
that
just
that
the
interaction is
trades-
the thing that matters. Yeah, exactly.
absolutely,
The
for
interaction
sure, yeah.
with the game is the thing that really matters, and so it's like you can.
That's the magic we captured year one accidentally. Like, oh,
Yeah.
this is great.
And you can you can pick up on certain things that are happening, and you can do all kinds of stuff. Just don't get hung up on, well, fuck this stuff. I'm not a reporter, so what can I possibly do? It's like you can really do anything. You can make things up, and sometimes it sticks. Sometimes it doesn't.
By the way, it has happened in the past that we either have just like somebody hasn't been a reporter and commented enough that we were like, you know what, we think you'd actually be a good reporter. We'll add you to the team, or even like a reporter had to drop out, and there might have even been other reporter applications for people who we rejected because we might have not, for whatever reason or other. But they're not the people we choose. We choose the person who was in the thread every day, like commenting on a lot of stuff and making adding valuable contribution because they were adding valuable contribution. We're like, hey, would you be interested? We asked them before we even asked some of the reporter applications, because people commenting in the thread is what keeps this game enjoyable at all. That's the reason we ever do it, is because people are commenting in the thread and having fun. Yeah. Once it comes back to all we want is for people to have fun.
And seriously, seriously, the reporter role is no use if there's no one else commenting. If there's no one else paying attention.
Right.
If we just have the same eight reporters just spewing things into the comments and no one else participating, what's the point? There's no point of even having reporters at all. So
yeah, and just last year, regrettably, I don't know what happened in the game, but I wasn't there. It was popular. So there were 10,500 some comments. That's an actual number. That's the actual number. 10,500 some comments in the or maybe it's 1,000. I don't know. No, but there were a ton of comments in the thread over the course of the 5 days, and like keeping that momentum rolling is super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I just found the real number because I've written it down like 50 times. But
by the way, in case you were wondering, Wiz Khalifa will be in Tinley Park, Illinois at the Hollywood Casino on July 29th, according to... Oh, he's also going to be in Clarkston, Michigan on July 21st. So it looks like Alex just missed him.
Yeah. Clarkston, Michigan is the DTE Energy Music Theater. It used to be Pine Knob.
The smokestacks where he recorded the black and yellow music video is right next to a Longhorn Steakhouse that I go to all the time. He's gonna be in Burgettstown, Pennsylvania on July 26th. So expect that show to sell out quickly. There you go. You heard it here, folks. Wiz Khalifa concert.
Wiz Khalifa fan.
Sorry, I pulled up the Wiz Khalifa, the black and yellow music video to play it earlier, and that YouTube now shows you all Ticketmaster tickets for artists when you pull them up.
Interesting. But
revenue.
Pittsburgh guy. Born raised.
Okay, between the 5 threads, 10,576 comments last year.
So you were right, 10,500 something.
Yeah.
Jaybird says this is your daily reminder that the Dutch call baseball honkbal.
Honkbal.
I mean, yeah, they don't speak the same language.
Luke says that's how I became a reporter. Yes, it is. That is indeed how he became a reporter. He just kept commenting in the thread, and we were like, yeah, it's solid. Yeah, go ahead. We'll add you.
LOL, learned that during the Winter Games.
Honkbal.
Learned what during the Winter Games?
I think that the reporter role is useless if no one else is commenting, is what the
That's true. You would learn
if
that
not, that is what I'm going to make that comment about. Because I don't like that game.
I mean, it can be learning about Honkbal and that the reporter role is useless.
I appreciate that somebody's trying during the Winter Game. I wouldn't do it because I put so much effort into this game. I don't want to do it again 4 months later. But I appreciate someone's trying, and I really want those guys to succeed. And every year, I offer my assistance to help them succeed. And they've had decent years. The last 2 years are better than this past year was. So hopefully, if they want to continue doing it, hopefully this year is a smashing success for them. Because they're perfectly nice guys, except for that 1 year Joe Bistar fucking ghosted us.
Yeah, that was messed up. That was the same year that Kaner disappeared.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It was rough because they both had a bunch of signups that they had not traded a bunch of. Whew. And then Joe went to see Ghostbusters. Man, it was rough. Dan the Man says, "You got it." And me and another reporter were like 70% of the comments. Yeah, that's rough. that's yeah.
That's
There's,
Rocky's game day threads about 2 years ago.
There's
Sorry.
where you were.
It's just Zach. No, it wasn't even me. I wasn't there yet. It's just him.
Oh, poor Zach. Not even drumline. Just Satch.
Yeah.
Drums.
Poor Zach.
I miss T-Bone. Do you miss T-Bone?
Rest in power. When we're like, yeah. All right. Do we have anything else to talk about, or are we gonna just stream until we die?
The ladder. You know
Cool.
that.
Yeah.
The latter, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've got. I mean, I don't know. We've gone over.
I mean,
We know
Alex,
who all the GMs are. We know who all the reporters are. We know the numbers roughly going into the game. A reminder for everyone about, there's a right way to play. There is really a right way to play the game. Also, just by the way, like, while I should have mentioned this earlier, and then talking about players taking the game a little bit too seriously sometimes. If you don't want to be fucking traded, don't fucking sign up. I hate nothing bothers me more than when someone gets traded and it's like, well, I didn't want to go to the Cardinals. It's like, well, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, then your NTC should have been the Cardinals.
Yeah. Like, no, I only wanted to go to this one team. It's like, yeah, you already picked the team. Oh, by the way, first guy who mentions free agency is getting kicked out of the game. First person who mentions it, I am removing your info from the sheet.
We already did free agency. It was called signing up for the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I was thinking about putting that in the OP, the trading.
Yeah, that's why I said we should just write free agent application on the fucking thing.
Yeah, you did say that, but I mean, I'm not the one who updates the sheets. But yeah, you were a free agent. You signed with your team, and now they own your contract.
Yeah, you
They
can't.
are selling at the deadline. They are going to move you. You've already exercised all the control you have in saying that you won't go to that one specific team. You don't get to just be a free. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like if Verlander last year, instead of going on the Astros, it's like, you know what? I'm just a free agent now. I just don't play here anymore. It's like, no.
William Cuevas did. William Cuevas also isn't a very good pitcher, so.
What is Kuhan writing?
It says trade deadline tonight. I don't know if it's legible.
That's dope. Yeah, no, that's legible.
Well, I'm not looking at the stream I'm not actually looking at the video in the chat anymore. I'm looking at it through the YouTube.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's kind of. I was gonna fill it in with red too once I got a chance to.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game this year, guys. I'm real excited.
I'm excited about it. Yeah, and
free agency is the game's form of you didn't hit me because I had a shield in schoolyard games. Yeah, it's stupid, and people who say it are dumb. Hot takes. That's a real hot take, I know.
Hot takes?
hot takes.
Hot takes.
All right. Do you have any?
Do we have anything else to talk about?
I don't.
Chat. Do you have anything we can talk about?
Yeah, what do you guys want to know about?
Because Alex and I kind of need to wake up in like 6 hours. So
I'm not.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm probably just, honestly, I'm probably gonna go slam a monster and stay up.
I already had an energy drink today at work, so
I drank a coffee and an espresso. Does that count as having an energy drink? But by the way, I did the because I've been sarcastically responding to people in the threads when they ask me a question that was answered in the OP with just copying and pasting it. I actually did that to a real human being face to face today. Customer. It was my first day back after I had a week off, and the second customer was they were like, "Oh, can I get a non-fat latte, and it's like, well, actually, I don't have non-fat milk. I've got whole milk. I've got half and half, and I've got coconut milk. Like, do you have 2%? I was like, I've got whole milk, half and half, and coconut milk. And I just repeated myself. I was like, damn, I should have not done it like that. But then again, they should have known what we had. I'm guessing the player list is getting dropped in Slack where reporters can view it as well. It's going up on the. It's in the. Did you read the thread? It's going in the
read-only version of that to the reporters tonight. We'll see how I feel in 15 minutes.
Oh, all right. Never mind. I was gonna say there's gonna be the link to it tomorrow morning, but okay.
I mean, either or.
Oh, speaking of which, I gotta.
Well, we still have to fix the sheets.
Yeah,
let me do that right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
My
filled in the
plan,
tonight.
actually,
I can see the tonight. The tonight is filled in. The trade deadline is not yet, but I realize the red marker seems to be dying, and so I'm going to buy Ben here a new Expo marker set. Well, I'm gonna buy an Expo marker set because I want to get it.
Wait, we still haven't. Oh shit! Are we gonna have one? Are we gonna make a logo for this year? Because we still using last year's.
Oh yeah, we need a new logo. Which city is technically hosting trade deadline this year?
Fort Collins.
St. Louis,
technically.
St. Louis, because it's the only. This is the only city that somebody specifically traveled to.
Shit, he's right.
I flew back here.
No,
I flew in last night.
No, because
I thought we agreed on Fort Collins beforehand, didn't we?
Yeah, we definitely agreed on
Fort Collins at some point. But I feel like we might actually do it in whatever. It's fine. Fort Collins is fine with me.
We'll just double up on Fort Collins.
What's right in the middle of all of us?
Let me.
Davenport, Iowa.
Well, let's see.
There's got to be some app that lets you put in a bunch of different spots and figure out what the middle is. It's probably like Kansas City or something.
Oh, but that's another thing. Just quickly about the rosters. My intention is to do copy and paste into a new Google Doc at the beginning of trading tomorrow, the roster, so people can see that they're signed up, can verify they're signed up, and all that stuff. So it's not going to be. It will not update throughout the day. It won't do any of that stuff. It'll just be what we had as I posted the thread. So everyone will have access to it, and then every day I'll keep updating that. Just so you know.
Oh, St. Louis MI is Michigan.
Yes, it is.
Missouri is MO.
And
the mighty Mo.
I know.
The show me state.
So, aren't you in college?
It's
so
also
when I was working at Quicken, the number of times that NE would come up and people on the phones would be like, I can see you're in New England. Like, that happened all the time.
So let's see here. It's Kansas City.
It's Kansas City. Like,
it's
actually?
It's literally right next to Kansas City. It is
Kansas, or which side?
Which side? Missouri City.
So is it
it's on the Missouri side.
Is it Independence, Missouri?
No, it's
like
Summit, Missouri.
It's just above Missouri City.
Can we just use last year's logo and then add a crown on top?
I don't know how to do photo editing, so other than putting tiki torches into people's hands.
That's true. The only thing he knows how to do on Photoshop.
That's the only thing I know how to do. Is I take pictures of white people and I put tiki torches in their hands.
I think my favorite one was the one of yourself.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, I gotta share my screen. Yeah,
that's actually probably
the geographical.
I probably would have fit in pretty well in South Africa.
South Africa.
Geographical midpoint calculator.
Between
Pittsburgh. Did you forget to include San Diego? Oh no, you didn't. Okay, so you got DC, Pittsburgh, St. Louis. Yeah. Okay, Kansas City it is.
Kansas City.
Trade deadline, Kansas City.
Yeah, trade deadline, Kansas City.
So is that our final announcement of the night?
Wait.
Or are we still
is
doing
DT on there? Who do you?
I have all 5 of us.
Okay,
I have Pittsburgh, San Diego, St. Louis, Fort Collins, Washington.
gotcha.
Does the location change if we include Boston for endless thread?
It should.
Too late. I already wrote KC edition on my board.
It becomes Springfield, Illinois, kind of.
No, that's not Springfield. That's what is that? What's that actually?
It's like Beardstown, Rushville, Illinois.
I already wrote KC edition on
We'll
my
do
board.
Kansas City.
We're doing Kansas City.
Yeah.
Get out of here, endless thread. I apologize. No, don't actually get out of here.
I have the board. The board is the official arbiter.
Hey, did we know that they have any amount of interest actually in what we're talking about so far? I mean, I know they were interested in what Dan pitched, but I'm wondering now
I
that
don't know what Dan pitched.
now that we've actually said things, I'm just like, these guys are fucking idiots.
What can we,
Yeah,
what can we make as a
sure
logo for
they're
Kansas
into
City?
it.
I mean, I certainly hope that they are.
What kind of like landmarks are there in Kansas City for us to make a logo of?
Kaufman Stadium.
Kauffman Stadium, yeah.
About it.
Yeah, just like put a crown on the old logo. Done.
No, I'm sure they're interested because I've listened to their show. Like they're we seem to be right up their alley. I think.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I mean, I don't know. They haven't responded to any of my messages. So.
All right.
You can
Since Nime's blue marker is
let's
working.
add him to it. Yeah, let's add what is it? Melbourne, Australia to it, and see or Essendon, Australia.
Hey, this is gonna be
end up somewhere in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, I was gonna say trade deadline goes Hawaii. That sounds awesome. Waikiki.
Was there a minor league baseball team in Honolulu for a while?
That makes the midpoint in New Mexico.
What?
That's disappointing.
Santa Fe. that makes it Santa Fe, New Mexico.
It's disappointing.
Sorry, Cricket.
Well, okay. Well, if we added like Sydney, Australia,
Yeah, that'll make a huge difference.
that puts it out.
What if we add Manila? Add Manila and also add Karachi.
So adding Sydney puts it on like off the Pacific Ocean, like down in Mexico.
Trade deadline, Baja California.
Yeah. Let's see. Where can we add? What are we adding?
Add Karachi. That was last year.
All right, that puts it in. That made it go way north. That put it in Oregon.
Disappointing as well.
Well, it's just, I think it just like finds.
Well, I'm French, so can you put Paris on there?
All right, we'll put
We're just making you do shit. I love it.
That puts it up in Canada. That's about
Edmonton. Oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah, there we go. That worked out real
did
well.
we ever figure out what year?
That's not even close to Edmonton.
Did we ever figure out what year Michael Jordan played in minor league baseball?
That's right.
That's important. I think people are probably really.
Dan went to St. Andrews. Can you add that too?
Yeah, I'll go.
Add St. Andrews, Scotland. It's important.
All right, St. Andrews, Scotland, puts it way north, like way north in Canada. Like,
oh wait, I lived in Amsterdam for a year. Let's add Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, shit! I was in Groton, Connecticut for.
Dude, right now our midpoint is in the.
Let's just add Pyongyang.
All right. So the midpoint is now somewhere oddly close to the North Pole. It's up in Victoria Island.
Wait, is this a spherical Earth map
Yes.
we're using, or is this?
Yes, it's a spherical.
No, well, that's the problem.
Can we change it to the real Earth, flat Earth?
Yeah, please. Can you do that? Can you add the flat Earth Can
Because
you
as
add
we all
the
know,
Antarctic
it's
ice
Earth.
balls?
We're just
So
living on it.
Here's my options. So
You think that's going to be one of them?
as you can see, so we have midpoint, center of gravity. We can do center of minimum distance, which puts it. Who the fuck knows where that just went? Oh, it's in Minnesota. Or we
Hey,
can do
trade deadline target field.
average latitude or longitude, which puts it in like in the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, actually, I think the average Latin longitude actually makes sense. That works. That works well, right?
That
that's
works.
the right
All
way.
right.
That's the way to do it.
Let's do this without all the stupid cities.
Yeah, with all the other cities, yeah. Just do us.
Average latitude and longitude is now just below Kansas City instead of just above it. I think this just really wants us to be in Kansas City.
Yeah, I guess we're all moving to Kansas City.
We're all going to Kansas City.
We're all moving to Kansas City, Joe.
We're all
We're moving to Kansas City.
moving.
We're not just
We're
going.
moving
Going
to
there
Kansas City.
permanently.
All right.
One of that's settled.
Does someone want to take the logo from last year?
Fine, because my
make it-
company's already headquartered in Kansas City, so it'll work out.
All right. Does anyone want to take the logo from last year, make it blue, and then just put a crown in the middle instead of the Washington Monument?
Honestly, I think we should just Photoshop a crown on the Washington Monument.
But then we're impeding on the word deadline
Oh.
because the Washington Monument already
Well, this is
kind
what
of
Dan
takes
gets
over
for
the
going
A.
on vacation.
I'm going to bug him.
There we go. The board is complete now.
Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. I'm just going to talk right now so everyone can see the completed Trade Deadline Tonight KC Edition board. This is actually the official logo. I'm going to take a picture of this and send it, and that'll be the official logo.
Honestly, I'd be okay with that if you drew a crown.
I don't have a yellow marker.
Well, then draw like a blue crown off of the K.
Him really fucking makes a new logo.
love it.
Because none of us have Photoshop skills.
No, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm actually great at Photoshop. I might actually get around to doing it tonight. We'll see.
You got to fix those sheets, bro.
Yeah, just make Dan do it.
According to somebody named Luke in the chat, in 1994, Jordan played for the Birmingham Barons.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so I was right because
How
it was the
many reports
94.
have you
it was
gotten wrong
during the strike,
today?
94.
So-
Yeah.
okay. Feel like I'm close to having. I got a logo. I'm working on a logo for us, guys.
Wait, are you actually?
I'm working on one right now.
Dope.
Yeah. You guys are gonna love it.
Oh no! Wait, I don't think I'm actually.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute. Why am I?
It's just MS Paint.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
No.
I hope
This
it's
is
just
legit.
MS Paint.
No, this is legit.
No, it's just
What are we doing?
it's definitely just MS Paint.
Mine?
I think we should all submit our own candidate to be the Trade Deadline Tonight logo, and then we will have the Reddit Baseball Writers Association vote on it.
Ooh, good call.
What say you? What say you, Alexandra?
Well, I think I'm
I think
gonna
that
win.
sounds like a
because I
terrible
got
idea.
really-
I think we've already agreed. This is the logo. It's right here. It's beautiful.
No, I've got it.
It's tremendous. Okay, it's a beautiful logo. I designed it myself. Bigly huge. It's a great logo. Everybody loves this logo. Okay.
Okay, I'm real close to being able to share
Everybody's
mine. I'm really. Yeah, that went over like a Boston Marathon bombing joke right there, man.
Alex, stop.
Oh my god.
Wait, I can only play the
It was
women's.
worse the second time.
Oh.
Somebody named Luke. Also, somebody named Cricket says this has been Art Hour with Nime.
Thank you, Cricket. I'm glad you appreciate my beautiful art. Much more than you appreciate the, I guess, like impressionist painting that is Alex's face.
Why are we so mean to Alex?
I don't give a fuck.
He finds it funny.
Yeah, that's
Honestly, true.
Because nobody finds
I
it
gotta
funnier
give-
than Alex himself. That's why.
Yeah, that's actually probably true. I do. I find them funny. I like a good.
I'm really proud of this,
you know.
guys. I think it looks beautiful.
Oh, I know how to do this now. I've got. Okay, I just remembered how to load a font into my stuff. Yeah. You guys are gonna love this. I'm so excited.
All right. Do we have at this point we're not even talking to each other?
Okay.
No.
wait,
I'm
hold
so
on,
close.
hold
I'm so close to having this
hold
done.
on,
Give
wait.
me. You just gotta give me. You guys gotta give me a minute. And I can get this thing. I can put it into the chat and all that.
Title of Alex's sex tape.
Just give me a minute.
No, I'm so close. I'm so close. Just give me a minute. Title of Alex's sex tape.
Yeah, sure. I like the suspense.
It's killing me. The suspense is killing me.
Okay. Oh, I'm so close. This is gonna be great. You guys are gonna. Oh my god, you guys are gonna be blown away by this.
I'm just gonna continue
Guys.
talking so that everyone can see
Hold
my
on.
beautiful Trade Deadline Tonight KC edition logo. Maybe I could have made it a little bigger, but it's already it looks bigger in person than it does on the screen. But
Title Nime sex tape.
Okay, here we go.
that's
Can't post links here.
that's really good actually. That's perfect.
Can't post a link.
No, post the link in our chat and then or you can screen share.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna put it in. I'll put it in the Slack. This is so fucking stupid. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Just load for Christ's sake, come on.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
There we go. Okay, it's up. It's in the chat.
Which chat?
Commissioner's office and the.
Still on the Slack.
Oh my
Beautiful.
god.
Tremendous.
So
Huge.
bad,
Big.
Alex. Holy shit.
This is
This is,
amazing. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I,
Oh my god, I didn't even notice the tiki torches.
oh my god, there's tiki
Yeah,
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, there's tiki torches in it.
that's all I know how to
Jesus
do.
Christ.
It took me a second to notice the tiki torches. Hold on, let me see if I can't share this somehow.
Oh, I should. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, dude. Joe, that's such a good idea. I won't share what you said, but know that I like that idea a lot.
That's going to come into existence in the next 2 days, isn't
Yeah,
it?
don't worry. I will definitely be posting that in the chat.
Here we go. I think you guys can see this now, right? This is the. I should be screen sharing it. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay. It's definitely showing up on the stream. There is Alex's TDG Kansas City logo.
It's good, right?
The tiki torches are my favorite part. I can't believe I didn't notice them at first. Hold on. Here's one. Oh god. There's another one here. There's one there. There's one in front of. I don't even know what these buildings are. Like I have no idea. I've never actually been to Kansas City. It's on the other
No, I
side
have
of the
no
state
idea.
I'm from. I have no idea what.
For all I
any
know,
of these places
that's
are.
not a picture of Kansas City.
This isn't even Kansas City.
I have no idea. That could be anywhere. I mean, I googled Kansas City.
I mean, you could
Kansas
be
City,
right.
Kansas.
I literally have no idea. I thought you actually meant it wasn't. Like you found a picture of a different city.
No, that would have been really good though. Yeah,
on purpose.
the picture of Cincinnati. Yeah, no. But I have no. I mean, it could be. That could be anywhere. I'm pretty confident that it's not Fort Collins or Detroit. Other than that, it could be
Only pretty confident.
Planet.
Give me a percentage. How confident?
I'm like 69% sure.
Oh my god.
I can tell you for
Nice.
sure it's not St. Louis.
I can't
All
tell
right,
you.
well, we're
Definitely
narrowing
not
it down.
Pittsburgh.
See, we'll find out what it is by finding out what it's not.
I can tell you for sure that it might be San Diego and it might be Las Vegas,
Ooh.
but it's definitely not Manila.
It's almost definitely not Las Vegas.
I don't know. There's a hockey arena in the background, and as we
Oh,
all
you
know,
that?
Las Vegas
appears-
is the best hockey arena.
It appears that
Thing.
Dan the Man put one in
That's an off topic.
off topic here.
I
Let me
don't
see
know
if
why
I
it's
can,
off topic. That could be in general or the newsroom.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that actually could be in the newsroom. Yeah,
Let me see if I can't
it could be in the
load this
commissioner's
up.
office too, for that matter.
Well, I don't.
I don't think he has access to that.
No, I know that. I'm just saying.
I love like the bad drop fill. Like he didn't even get all of it. It's like the bad blue drop fill. No, can you
that's
get that
pretty
on
bad.
screen sharing?
I'm
like
trying. Hold on. There we go. Save image as. That is fine. Open.
Evil Robot Luke is saying that that was definitely a picture of Kansas City.
You know, I don't know if that's true because he lives in Australia.
He's
And
been.
he
Also-
says he's actually been there.
I believe Evil Robot Luke, who lives in Australia, has been to Kansas City more often than everybody else in this chat combined.
He also said that a reporter was going to be made into a GM. So I mean, the fuck does this guy know, right?
So here we go. Screen sharing now. The Dan the Man version of the Trade Deadline Today logo.
This
as
is
you can
true
see,
art, guys. This is true art.
As you can see, the Trade Deadline game logo from 2017, where it still says Washington, by the way, at the bottom here.
You know, I
has
don't think that is the 2017 logo. I think that's a wholly original thing that Dan the Man
You're right. 'Cause
just
it says
photoshopped.
it does. There's an 8 right here. It says 2018. Looks like it might be over a 7, but I'm pretty sure it says 2018. And there's also a blue fill behind where it says Trade Deadline Today. For the most part, it's mostly blue. There's some red on it.
I do genuinely really appreciate that it's a new 8 and not just like trying to make the 7 into an 8. You know, like you can just do that. So that's
Right. No,
you
the
know, that's
wholly
good.
original 8. That's the most original
Yeah.
part of it, is the 8.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah. And then you can see that there's some seams on that drop fill. But
right,
That
here's
he filled in some of the holes on the drop fill, but not all of the holes.
my beautiful submission. Here we go.
Where am I looking, Joe?
Oh, we're gonna throw this up in the Slack.
Right, which channel?
The one that gives you a notification.
Throw it off topic.
just throw it in every channel. Why not?
Yeah, spam it.
God
the
damn.
agent
Sorry, I
concept.
just read Joe's joke from earlier.
Oh, that's not going to be a joke.
All right, here's my
That's gonna
half.
be reality.
My
This
God.
is
Hold on. Wait, Duco, you're also capable of screen sharing. Why
Oh.
don't you just share it?
That's actually pretty good, though.
This looks far too nice. You can't have possibly made this.
What? What do you
I mean,
mean?
it's just
I
text.
literally just
Yeah, he just put text
it's
over the
just
Kansas City
text
Royals logo.
box. It's just
Yeah.
Hold on.
text box over the Kansas City Royals logo.
Where are the
It is-
torches? You should make the point.
Where's the famous Kansas City tiki torches?
I'm not. I'm.
Have you never seen the famous
Torches
Kansas
on
City
them.
tiki torches? That's my favorite part of Kansas City.
Here's
Right in the
the.
middle of downtown. They got
Here's
4
my
fucking
entry.
tiki
Oh,
torches.
we both shoot at the
Monster
same time.
tiki torches.
No, Joe and young Joe and I are both just the Trade Deadline game logo that he made.
It's
Let's go ahead and do the analysis as we did before. It appears to be the Kansas City logo, the Kansas City Royals logo with just the KC removed off of it. And what font is this, Joe? Is this like a brush stroke font?
This is
Mine is Helvetica.
Brush
just saying.
Script MT.
Brush Script MT. It just says trade
Yes.
deadline game 2018. And then in the bottom right corner, this is the most effort that took probably of this. The aligned to the bottom right corner Kansas City logo.
The rotating of that.
None of it took a lot of effort at all, but this
No.
took the most effort.
That took the most effort. Yes.
Yeah. Right here it says Kansas City, Missouri.
We're just gonna have to wait for Dan to make one because
That one's pretty good. I'll take that for right now.
I would take this for right now.
Yeah.
I'll make one.
Okay. Go for it. All you, buddy.
Somebody named Cricket says, "Hey, that looks pretty good."
About the Tiki Torches one? Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I'm expecting her to like physically come over there and like do something about.
But again, as we all know, the best logo is this one right here.
Which one?
If
This
it's not
one.
him giving
I
me a
don't
middle
have
finger.
it.
What are you gesturing at?
Oh, it's his drawing on his whiteboard.
Oh.
It's his whiteboard drawing. I have way too many fucking things open on my PC right now.
Like, oh, it's his whiteboard drawing. You mean my beautiful art?
His calligraphy.
Cricket says, "Alex, no."
Alex, no.
Uh,
I didn't even see Luke saying fucking Alex Boston bombed me. Is this going to be a meme this year? Can this
No,
not be a
it does
meme,
not be a
please?
meme.
Can we not? Can we just end it tonight? Like,
We're ending
it was
this
funny
today. This
tonight
is not-
and never again, please. Can we stop making jokes about the Boston bombing? That would be a solid idea. About a tragedy.
We got another Alex no in all caps.
Yeah, we just mentioned that one.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Can we make jokes about Essendon bombers?
See the bombers fly up to win a premiership flag. That's as far as I know.
Luke, how are the Essendon bombers the most recent season?
I'm still subscribed to the Essendon FC subreddit, but I don't know anything that's going on.
It's Australian rules football, so I frankly don't entirely understand.
You mean soccer?
No, it's Australian rules football.
Aussie rules football. All white people always think every other country plays soccer. They don't. Australia doesn't really care about soccer.
Yeah, Australian plays the Australian rules football code.
They play cricket and
Yeah.
footy and something else probably.
See, I
Rugby?
was trying to correct
But not well.
because Joe called soccer football earlier.
yeah, no, I got the joke. I laughed at it. Well, all right, guys. I feel like we've really exhausted this one. The dead air is a good sign.
Sorry, I'm just
We
thinking
haven't
about
left
of Joe's
today.
Tiki Torch joke again.
How many tiki torches? Wait, can we get a tiki torch emoji on the Slack?
Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got it up. Put it up right now. I'll put it next to my name. That'll be my mood.
This might have been
Alex,
a mistake.
why don't we have dual flare in the Slack?
Alex,
What?
Alex.
Dual flare.
Why
Slack.
is my face on the Slack?
We all have Slack faces.
What?
You're the dual flare king. Why don't we have dual flare on the Slack?
Oh wait, where are our face emojis?
They're on
Yeah,
the old
that's
one.
what I'm asking. You need to be on this one.
Dan said he was gonna add him
Yeah,
to
Dan
this
said
one,
he'd add him.
and then he didn't fucking add him. Damn
Well,
it,
we should
Dan.
like call Dan and like berate him for not being loyal to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, every year.
How
Like,
dare
make-
he?
Every year. Every year.
Oh, that's
Dan and
unfortunate
Joe,
to hear,
just-
Luke.
Just a team of people who don't care about the game.
Mhm.
Really, the
Oh,
Oh, I
only,
might watch a movie.
I was
really
just
the
about
only people
to
who care
type
about the
in-
game are me and Alex. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it
Just
feels
you
that
and me,
way
Alex.
sometimes.
I was just about to type in the commissioner chat at Dan, stop fucking your girlfriend and make us a new logo.
That is aggressive.
Honestly, you should.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, hold on. Here's a story. Yesterday, one of my employees is dating another one of the employees. He's 21, she's 17. No, stop! Don't make the joke. He's 21, she's 17.
Sorry.
And she came. By the way, who looks 29 years old. But who, by the way, Fun fact, he was 21 when he had her, and her mom was 17. So we made fun of him for that too. But she came in to see a movie with her dad, and he turns to me and he goes, and because I'm a supervisor, one of my managers and our general manager were all standing behind the greeter stand. He was, greeting, tearing tickets. We were standing behind the ticket taker stand, just, because that's the best place to keep an eye on the whole lobby. And we were just standing there and talking. He turns to me and says, "Hey, can you guys like step aside a little bit?" I'm like, "What's going on?" And he goes, "Well, her dad doesn't know that we're dating." I'm like, "Don't worry, I'll tell them. They won't make a thing of it." But I did know that they were gonna needle him, especially because he was 40 minutes late that day. So I tell them, and my general manager goes, "You picked the wrong day to be late today, bud. What's it worth to you?" And as they're like finishing up at the concession, goes tick tock, tick tock. And so they walk by. None of the, we don't say anything because we're not going to do that. But as he's down the hall, like he's halfway down the hall, there's no way he can hear us. My general manager just quietly goes, "Matt's fucking your daughter. Matt's fucking your daughter." And me and my manager cracked the fuck up.
More or less than this group has been cracking up at the one joke I made in chat.
Probably more. Probably more. Not as much as I cracked up at Joey Vito.
Okay.
Big fan of Joey Vito.
Joey Vito, fuck.
Joey Vito.
I loved Joey Vito. I left my ass off at that.
That was great.
Especially because, again, in my head, there's no reason for you to know who Joey Votto is.
You're welcome, I think. Joe, do you have any stories?
I don't have any stories.
Do you have any stories from Richard's Sporting Good Emporium?
From Richard's Sporting Good Emporium? Oh.
Did I already tell you my gift card story?
No.
Yes.
The Sports Authority thing?
Yes.
No. You did not tell me.
Do you guys remember when Naim said that the streams that Dan and I hosted lacked purpose?
Wait, well,
or
okay.
structure?
This still isn't okay. We are done with our structure.
Hold on.
We have surpassed our structure.
To be fair, I didn't watch your stream.
That's very true. That's not the thing that he did.
We are already past our structure. We have.
I watched a couple minutes of it. Yeah, no, we went through the structure part of the stream. Now we're just sticking around, really for no good reason. We should go to sleep.
Oh, we definitely should go to sleep.
That's hinging on the assumption that any of you three are going to sleep tonight.
I'm probably not going to.
I'm definitely going to sleep tonight
because
because I've been driving for 5 hours and I worked 16 hours yesterday. I did get 12 hours of sleep today, but
I worked a lot in these last 2 days, and I do not work tomorrow. However,
excuse you, I think I worked as much the last 2 days as you work in a week, Joe. Don't even play.
How much have you worked in the last 2 days?
26 hours.
That's less than I work in a week. Gotcha.
All right, well, close. It's close.
Are you getting 30 hours at Dick's?
Some weeks, yeah.
Shit. Good man.
Yeah, it's nice. So some weeks I only get like 20 some, but most of it.
Yeah, no, I worked 11 hours. I'm sorry, no, sorry, 27. I worked 11 hours on Friday and 16 on Saturday. It was not fun.
Yeah.
I imagine not.
I don't know. Here's the difference: is that you're full time and I'm a college student in a summer job.
Well, yes, sure. I'm just saying. I worked a lot the last 2 days. It was hell.
Sounds terrible.
I did it so I could be completely free for this. So, if you think I don't have commitment to this game, then eat a goddamn dick.
Is that going to be a meme this year? Commitment to the game?
Commitment to the game and eating dicks?
I don't think that it's a meme at all. I do think it's funny that the guy who skipped last year is lecturing us on it, though.
I'm not lecturing you on being uncommitted to the game. Just damn.
But yeah,
Dan's the only one who's uncommitted. The rest of you guys are being committed. And also,
Dan's contribution to the game last year was having me in his house. That was.
That's also true.
that's also true.
It's not far off, actually. I mean, it's a little bit of a joke. But...
Little bit of a joke.
It's like a 60-40 split on the joke there. And the website and the logo. He got us all the emojis.
Oh, Alex, can't you just like pull the emojis off of the old Slack and put them on the new Slack?
Perhaps I could.
Shit.
Yeah, there's. I mean, I don't doubt that the technology exists to allow me to do that.
Yeah.
However, no, I can't.
Well, can't you just pull them off the old Slack and put it on the new Slack?
We are still lacking a Tiki Torch. Also, I love that the Nationals logo is still just a Walgreens logo.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that.
That's amazing.
I mean, I purposely did. Yeah, it was just like. Well, actually, I took all the shrunken 15x15 new flares that I'm doing for the redesign for Colorado Rockies. But for whatever reason, I think I had the old Nationals logo on our sprite sheet. So I have to always look it up separately. No, it's just like I should just put the Walgreens logo in here instead. And I did. And a joke was born. I was the first one to think of it.
So smart, Alex. And funny and cool and not ugly.
Mm-hmm.
And thin.
Mm-hmm.
Almost forgot thin.
Oh, I used to be so thin.
Used to be so thin. Sorry, I'm making a logo right now.
Well, I'm not on the internet anymore, so I don't know what anyone's doing.
Still live, right?
Alex, how's that monster feel right now?
Huh?
How's that monster feel right now?
I haven't had one. I'm going to probably have one.
That's not
Why
gonna
are you
feel good.
refusing to sleep again?
That's not going to feel good. When we start the game
I
in 6 hours.
get all anxious about when if I have to wake up early, I get pretty anxious about it anyway. So it's not necessarily that, you know.
I mean, you're the one who decided to
pure excitement over the game.
Nobody
wanted
asked.
to open the red early. Like nobody said we had to do it at 5 Mountain Time. That was your call.
Well, but I mean,
I'll do it at 5 time.
6 Mountain, I mean, wouldn't have been much better. And
Okay,
in my
that's enough time.
experience,
I started like
the,
8 Mountain.
I like this one better.
I don't know. Or is there another one? Another logo?
there's one that's off topic apparently.
It's just a crown.
Oh, it's just a nicer crown.
It's just a nicer crown. It's a Burger King crown. It says Kansas City on it. And he kept the A from Washington.
That's a good joke. Actually, I like that joke.
All right. Are we done?
Oh,
Do you have
making a
anything else to
logo.
talk
I mean, yeah,
I
I ran out of steam about half an hour ago.
I ran out of steam about around Towanda, Illinois.
All right. I'm going to head out. I need sleep. And
All right. Well, thanks for joining the stream, folks.
yes.
Remember, we will again, like I said, I will, as long as my computer allows, be streaming for a good chunk of the week. Period. And what else? Once again, trading is gonna the thread and the stuff is gonna open at like some time Mountain. What 5, 6 Mountain?
Six
trading
Mountain.
So, yeah, the trade thread will open at 6. Trading will officially begin at 6.
At 6. 6 Mountain. The only time
Yeah.
recognized by the Office of the Commissioner. Even though one of the 5 of us are in it. But that's okay, because it's the only time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mountain time. 6 a.m. Mountain time. Be there.
Yes. And by the way, I have now fixed the thread. Sorry, not the thread, the sheet. So
Beautiful.
that's all good as well.
Oh, so we can use the
We
commissioner.
should be able to use it now. Let me know. But we're gonna go unlive now. We're gonna stop being live. Thanks everybody for watching. And as always, I love you all in a deeply sexual way. Bye.
Bye.
Joe, end the stream.